Hey guys, James from Reptile Gyms, Pythons, and Boas. I'm here to do an update on my adoption boa that I had. Got her about 4 years ago, from a guy in Sonoma County. He does reptile rescue. Awesome guy to work with. If you guys are interested, you guys are in that area, I can find his info for you. Always wanted to adopt a boa or adopt a snake that needs a home. I had an opening cage. I ran into him at work. He actually used to get his tires and stuff serviced at my Les Schwab in that area that I worked at. So I was talking to him that day and he said, yeah, I got a sub-adult boa. Well, come to find out, she's a little bit bigger than a sub-adult. So she's my second largest snake, right in front of my albino berm, which I'm going to be doing an update. I'm trying to do as I clean these girls and guys, the larger snakes, non-ball pythons. Going to do an update video and kind of show you guys how they go. Cleopatra, the retic, has eaten again for me. Kind of feeding her small meals every few days to try to keep that food aggression down, so she knows there's constant food coming. Heard that's a really good way to do it. I did it differently with my other retic that I used to have, and he was pretty food aggressive. So I cleaned Sage and Bessy. Sage is the Malaysian blood python. Worked with her. I've been really trying to build that trust and that bond with her. Blood pythons, it's all about trust. And for a while, I didn't really hold her. Kind of was in a situation where my ex hated her, and she hated my ex, so should have took her feelings about her more to heart. So, well, I'm going to pull out Bessy. I don't know how old she is. She's kind of in a holding tub over here. So if you guys like her, alright, I'm going to grab her real quick. I don't know how old she is. Like I said, she's an adoption, and he couldn't really tell me much about her. And but she's a sweetheart, and she's still a big girl for a boa. But she's not, not super big. As you can see, she's going down my back. But she's just a puppy. Super tame. She actually had an issue where, there I go again, bearded morph, saying that again. But she's never had an issue, never aggressive at all. I've had her around a few kids, and she's just a big puppy. Super laid back. I can reach in and just kind of pet her on the head and scratch her. She likes her chin scratch. Couldn't find my words there. But right now she's not wanting to do it. She's being a little camera shy. First time she's really been on in the videos. But she's a big girl. She had a feeding incident one time a long time ago. I gave her something. It was kind of a jumbo rat. I don't know, the way she hit it or something, she dislocated her jaw, and like they normally do when they feed, but she couldn't get it popped back in. I rushed down to trying to remember exactly where it was. It was somewhere down in Marin County, to a 24-hour vet that said they see exotics. Drove down there, and all they had was an intern girl that was there. And of course, she didn't know what she was doing. You bring in a 7-8 foot boa, sometimes it kind of catches people off guard. So she's so I ended up going to another vet, old timer, and he got a rubber spatula, like a cake mixer type thing. Stuck it in her and cracked her jaw and got it back in place. Told me not to feed her for a couple of weeks, and she was totally good as new. She's in a 4-foot cage right now. She's getting updated. I'm gonna get her a 8-foot long, plenty of room. I like my big girls and big guy, my Burmese, to be able to stretch out. So they're gonna be getting a cage upgrade, especially with the retic coming on and growing. And that way I have a 4-foot cage available for him. As you can tell, she's super chill, very gentle. But so that's Bessy. I'm gonna throw her in here and then cut away and talk a little bit more about something. So as I'm throwing her in here, normally she'll just kind of go right in the cage as I put her in there. She's very kind of letting the snakes go in their cages. I try not to force them in there or throw them around. My whole aspect is, you've got to respect animals, and then they'll show you that respect. They're used to me doing it this way, so it helps them not be cage aggressive, or they don't, get mad at me. Kind of an instance, the way to say that. Some people, you'll see them just kind of throw their tail in, or I don't like that. These are my pets, so I want to make sure they're the most comfortable I can allow them to be. So on another note, I'm going to try to do videos every Sunday from now on. This week I'm going to be doing a little more, just trying to really use that iMovie and make a little bit better of a video. I film all this on my iPhone. Put a video out there, I think it was yesterday, about camera suggestions. Got a couple people commented a little bit. People told me to ask Brian Cusco from Triple B TV, which haven't got around to that. I did order one of his shirts tonight, so I'll be getting one of those. And hopefully in one of my videos I'll wear it to support him and his family. Love what he does, love his videos. And his boys crack me up. I love that. So that's it. I'm just going to be doing some updates on some of the animals that you guys don't really get to see. Tomorrow I'm going to be doing Noah, which is my hypo boa. You guys have seen him in the last video I had the bow out. Zeus, my albino berm. He's going to be coming out. Also Melman, the Doomrose boa. And then on Friday, I'm going to do the Roxana. So she's, her cage is 8 feet long. It's a boa file with the shelf, so you can kind of see it down here on the bottom right there. Try to show you guys. So I'm going to do a video on her too. She's the one that really got me into this. She really sparked my love for snakes. And I've had her around kids and big parties and stuff. Thinking about doing a kind of like a birthday party type thing, where people want me to come out with some of the big animals and show kids, do more educational stuff. The reptile industry is really starting to get popular and people are knowing more. At the shows, people are coming up and, oh, that's a pied, or, oh, that's a blue-eye Lucy. And I remember when I was young going to shows, nobody knew all that. So the knowledge is starting to really get out there. So I want to be, part of the educational purpose. So, well, thanks guys for watching. Tune in tomorrow and we'll do an update on Noah, Zeus, and Melman. Alrighty, have a good night.